Hi everybody, welcome back to episode 3 of the IronMan server. I learned some important things, and so as a result I've done some stuff. Oh good, that's gone. As a result, I've been doing some stuff off camera now. I have sown some seeds. Why have I sown some seeds? Because I was going to be nomadic, right? Yes, I was going to be nomadic. However, I have learned something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, unlike the Rusty Gears server, where the streets are paved with gold and everything is easy and nice. This is not so kind. See, to this server, the food rots in your inventory when you're offline. Because I had a lot of meat in my inventory, and I logged off and I logged back on, and yeah, it wasn't there anymore. So what is interesting is I don't think the plant growth is the same. Seems a bit unfair, doesn't it? You expect, a little bit of both, really. Anyway, I've signed back on because I have done a little bit of crafting. I did have to go off and get some more clay, hence why I've got more clay in my inventory. Because, and I would like to, if I can just pop in here and get you out, because I think can I get more than, no, I can only get that in there. Okay, that's fine, it'll do for now. I had to go and get some more clay because I made, that's still got 19 days of saturation, so I'll put my food away and we'll get rid of you. I've got that's all ready. Now, yeah, I've made a falx mould as well as those. It is getting on to night time, so I'm going to have to hide in my hole for a while. And this is cooking a raw storage vessel, because we need to make a cellar so I can at least keep a little bit of food fresh wherever possible. Now, I have got 2 pelts, and I have got a whole load of cattails, which means I can make 2 of those, which, if I move everything out of that slot and put you into that slot, and then I move everything out of that slot and move you into that slot, that gives me a tiny weeny amount more materials, and I think I can get some cattails back for that as well. So that's always, better than a kick in the face, isn't it? So yeah, we're waiting on that. And waiting on processing that. So yeah, I'm going to be waiting for the night to pass now, unless somebody knows how to sleep. I certainly don't right now, so we're kind of stuck in here. And the next thing we are going to do tomorrow is we are going to head out, and from here we are going to head up to where my map has reset to good map, don't know why, but up here there was a whole load of big trees, and there was a ruin, I think, probably it was kind of up this way, I think. I can't remember exactly where, but we can go and have a look, see whether we can get a ruin and find some clothes, because it is winter now. I mean, it's 17.5 degrees because we're in the south, but it's still winter. And yeah, I've just got to do the the boring bit of waiting for the night to pass, and then I need to also grab myself some food. With a bit of luck by then, that may have finished, so I can... I've got clay. I just need some stones, and then if I have a look at stair, I think a cobblestone stair is about my limit, which is what we got, 2, 4, 6, 7 cobblestone stairs will make me 2, and that'll give me the makings of a cellar. So but yeah, I'm kind of having to change my tack a little bit, so I'm going to have to work an area and then move, and possibly move on, forage for a bit, come back. Oh, hello, and riff activity is high, so this could be an entertaining night again. Let me put that on. Oh, he's there, look. Practically outside our door. So yeah, this is my life at the moment. My shovel broke as well. I do need to make myself a new shovel at some point. But right now, let's pass the night. See you in a bit. Alright, the sun is coming up. The rain is not helping, because these drifters are not going to be seeking shelter once the sun comes out. Because the sun ain't going to get out for quite a while. However, there is at least one thing I can do quickly to address the situation, and that is I can whack a crude shield on my arm. So that will help. And I am going to just basically, I think, have to book it again. This is unpleasant, and I think I can't see where the rift is, which is not helping me. Neither are you, mate. I'd like to get out to that. I think that's still burning there, so that's going to be a while, I think. Yeah, this is less than optimal. Yeah, this leg it. That's not as bad as the last one. I mean, it's not as good as it could have been, but it's not as bad. Now, if I remember rightly, I think there is some berry bushes that I've not harvested over this way, because I had to go and get... Yeah, look, there's things. So I'm having to be very circumspect about how I deal with food. And what I'm doing is, as I grab the bushes that are buried, I'm taking them back and getting them into the ground back at the temporary base, even though I still would like to do a nomadic existence. I am acknowledging that might not be something that is as easy to achieve, and I've only got 3 spears, so there's no point me even trying to hunt these deers right now. But I'm going to need some decent fuel, so we're going to need to go and chop down a reasonable size. You see, there's plenty of forage around. You just have to be ready for it, you know, to come out and find it. So, not the end of the world. But I did say we would head out this kind of direction, because we... I see, and it's recolouring the map, thank you. I didn't turn that on deliberately, by the way. I just can't stand that sepia tone map. It's vile. And I mean, each to their own, but that's my opinion. I don't like it. I like to be able to see colours to tell me what's going on in the world. But there's plenty. Wow, sun's really low down. There's plenty of forage about at the moment, so that's all good. And I do need to be a little bit cautious, because A, I've got to remember that this collapses on, and B, I think I've really been over here, so I'm not sure what predators I need to be aware of, if any, and this weather is really not helping. But once we get back, hopefully that large vessel will have fired, and I'll be in a position to what have we got there? Hole in the ground going down to nothing. I'll be in a position to make myself a miniature cellar. I do need to actually do, I haven't got any clay about my personage, so I'll grab some stones on the way back. It's a termite mound. What I want to do is get some height, see if I can't see what's out and about, because I'd like to try and find some clothes. I mean, we're lucky that we are living in an area that is very warm. Could have sworn I'd seen a ruin on the map out this way, but damned if I can see it. I need a bigger tree than that, really. And there were some good big ones over that way. Let's take a stroll over that way. So yeah, my dream of being purely nomadic at the moment is kind of dashed a little bit, just because I can't preserve food in my inventory. Now, it was always going to be somewhat dubious, the ability to preserve food in your inventory, in much the same way as it is on the Rusty Gear server. Now, I could chop that down. I'm not going to right now, so I'm not desperate for food. Well, I'm always going to be desperate for food, you know what I mean. I'm not actually dying. Oh, look at that. Finally we get rid of the rain. No ruins though. A nice ruin would have been handy, I'm sure. But oh no, no ruins for John. No clothes. You have to be naked for the entire series. I should have called it, I think Iron Man's the wrong phrase. I think naked and scared. Right. Walnut logs. I'm going to need to make several things. Is that a ruin out beyond that tree? There's a little finger of what looks like rock sticking up. Could be. But as it stands, I'm going to need to make myself some more tools. Probably need to make myself some reed baskets to store some of the stuff back at base as well once we get there. But this is a big old tree, so we should get a lot of stuff off of this one. There's a ginger cat trying to attract my attention for something, like rubbing it around my leg. That's the cat. Universal cat symbol for, oh my god, this is taking an age. Universal cat symbol for feed me, usually, but he's already been fed. Right, after all of that, we're done. So yeah, I mean, whether I get to having copper this episode, and I am recording this quite a bit in advance of myself, you know, this is my normal thing, but recording in advance is my way. It's the we got walnuts out there. They should be edible as well. Right, come on. Let's just jot this down. So yeah, there's a couple of things I can do realistically with the way I'm kind of situated. Is I can explore around within a roughly a half a day's. Wow, that really just went through the you forget just how rubbish these flint tools are, you know. It's I suppose that's why I'm trying to get copper, isn't it? If I could find tin bronze, then I'd make tin bronze, you know. But well, if I could find tin, then I would make tin bronze. But needless to say, I haven't found tin yet. How are we doing there? 16. I've got a couple of those. We can plant those because these are decent sized trees. Let's have this one down as well. Is that going to be enough for me to get a small 3x3 pet kiln going? Or do I want... Actually, I'll do this one as well. Sod it. I've got the flint and I've got the sticks, so we might as well, while we're in the area, we might as well grab these. And also there's some food behind me, so that gives me some options for other things, because this flint axe is not going to take this down. But yeah, so travelling within a half day's journey, and then kind of travelling back is possibly a way to go. Let me have another axe ready for when because I'm going to need it to turn this into firewood anyway. And then we can go back and we can get that situated in such a way as to work in our favour somewhat. I'm just going to plant these out here. Actually, I'm just we're not that far away that we can't. Just we'll have these. Now I've really got no... I don't think that is a ruin. I think that's just an outcrop of rock. Yes, I know, I've still got the cheaty mods. Like I said before, I'm not putting another installation of Vintage Story on my machine, and I've got a perfectly good one. It just happens to have some of the client size mods that I use for my single player series, so there you go. Stuck with it. Right, any of those even close? No. And I should be collecting them, but you know. That's almost there, but not quite. Right, oh, there's a tiny little ruin there. I don't think it is going to be... I thought I'd seen some cobble or something out of this direction, but it's another one of these. What have we got? A scythe and a shovel. What do I want to get rid of? Not a lot, really. But I suppose we can get rid of those for now. I'm not going to dig that, but I will mark this on the map just so I know that there's still some mileage in that. Right, let's go back and see about getting some charcoal made. Whoa. not killing myself by falling down a hole. That would also be a really good move. Right, I'll see you back there. And we're back. Right, the pit kiln has finished, so we've now got a cellar, which is good. That gives me some free space back. Yeah, I mean these have only grown a tiny bit, and yet in the same time the food rots rapidly. So what we need, I think, to do for starters is can I borrow this? We don't need you like that for definite. And I think I can probably take that one away as well, because these are not gravity blocks, so that should not be affected. And then we'll head out here, and I'm going to dig out a 3x3 pit. And then using some of this dirt just temporarily, because dirt is easier than everything else. Okay, yes, of course, I can't use the dirt because dirt isn't easier than everything else, is it? Dirt is a gravity block and collapses. Okay. Do this the hard way then, that's fine. Boop. Boop. Okay. Let's go and put the scythe away, because it's not going to help me at all. And also the hoe that I was carrying. I don't know whether that's is that placeable? Oh, it is, excellent. Okay. Right, so choppy chop. And place. So each one, yeah, that's going to be good. Each one of these will give me 2. So that's 4. That's 6. That's 8. And that is a broken pile of, well, almost 8. That's fine. We can work with that. Oh, hello. No. Right. Let's try that again. That's in the wrong place anyway. And a bit of you, and then a bit of that going on. Make myself another axe. And of course flint tools are going to be pretty important anyway. So I need you. And we'll do one more. That should do us. And we can pop you back down there like that. That can go in. Because you're not going to waste your expensive copper tools on mundane tasks. They are going to be used for the important tasks. Right, so what I want to do is I need to light this on fire. and with this rain that's going to be difficult. Now hopefully this will work. Let me grab 1, 2. I only need one of those, don't I, actually? Uh One charcoal. Kill, lit, and burning. Right, now I need 8. Typical. Especially when I don't want flint and I start finding it everywhere. 4, 5, 6, that was flint. That was flint. 7, one more. 8, perfect. I think that will give me everything I need. I should probably, I could do with slightly more of this stuff, but that's fine. We'll pick it up. Don't waste time like that. Right, so I would like to go like this, and then I'd like to place you there. Oh no. And then I'd like to do, I think it is, oh okay, and then that should give me an improved thing. So that's currently got fresh for 2 days, that's now fresh for 3 days. Is it classing itself as a cellar though? Thought that would work. That normally works. Anyway, that's not going to stay in there. That's going to be for my thing. I need to investigate, mirate the cellar option here, because that, I'm not sure whether that's working or not. And I can't even use the thing mod, because that isn't going to show me what's going off in there. Now I suppose if I were to do this, let me just try something. Or if I were to just come in here and seal this up, that is not counting as a cellar. Why is that not counting as a cellar? It should be counting as a cellar. Okay, well that's a bit of a bummer. Let me I need to get some reed baskets, that's the other thing. H. These ones. I've probably got enough for about 2. 1, 2. I have got enough exactly for 2. and then we can put down a lot of that, along with that. Well, that can go actually probably away, can't it? That can go away though. And while it's still light enough, we'll stack our firewood. I need to work out my cellar though, because that's going to be the thing that allows me to preserve some foods. I also could do with another spear or two. Much easier to chisel at night as well. Anyway, we're waiting for that, and there's another couple of things I will need to make going forward, but we're making steady progress. And I'm just going to stick that back in here for now. Let me get that out. F4 or F12 4. That gives me a nice screenshot for the episode. Oh, there's a drifter over there, look. So that's probably telling me it's time. Medium rift activity is not too bad, but that is time for me to consider bed. I will see you in the morning. Alright, we slept the night off. I made a straw bed and orange V-dub. That must be one of 8's followers or friends. Is in a trader that has got a bed, so between us we managed to pass the night, which was nice. Right, can I sneak up? I mean, I'm a hunter. I mean, the malefactor's got the better sneak distance on animals, but I should be absolutely the dogs at this. Oh, a twofer. Perfect. Now again, given that I can't keep this for long, 14 meat, that's and 2 skins. I'm only going to get 1 out of that. That's fine. I mean, 2 would have been better, but I don't want to go and kill another animal because that would be just wasting food. The other thing I did notice, and I want to go and have a look at, is on the map. I was just looking around the thing, and I think there's another trader up there. So I think we should head over there and see what that trader's like. A, what his inventory's like, and B, what his place that he lives in is like. Because if I can find a trader with a bit more space, then that might be a better place to temporarily set up home in the area. And I think moving is, even though we can't achieve nomadic, or not easily, I think, well, I mean, we can achieve nomadic. I suppose the concept that the nomad is constantly moving is probably a erroneous concept. I think a nomad is, the nomadic tribes are more move, set up shop, live there for a while, not necessarily wear out the entire resources of the things. I've not brought my shield with me. How about that? Was foolish. You know, if you are a good nomad and you're living in, you know, harmony with the world around you, then you live in an area, you know, kill a few animals, harvest a little bit of food, but you don't kill everything. And I think that is probably not a bad way to treat this. So we live in an area, we move for a while, we build up our resources. So, you know, in this instance, perhaps we're building up our thing. You are too skitty, aren't you now? Can I might go. Helps if you don't throw your spear on the floor. If I can just sneak up on this unsuspecting, but I don't want to kill another one because that's just the way. No, let's not. I think I would rather let, oh, blue clay. I would rather let a hide rot than waste the meat. I can come back, you can always kill one another day. And again, that would be kind of the idea of living in harmony with the thing. Where am I? I think you are probably up there. Now, of course, I have to be aware that there could be other things living in this area. So I need to be on shift. Sprint. I find, I mean, this is a nice green area. These are not quite grown yet, but that is a big trader. It's a big trader hut. Oh yes, you may be my new best friend and move up here eventually. You've got 2 beds, so I don't even have to boot you out. You've got proper storage. You are a luxurious trader, so what are you flogging? I've only got 1 gear, I mean, it doesn't help me at all, but and you've got really nothing, maybe some clothes. Forlorn hope. I think there is no hope of me getting forlorn hope. That is a, you know, quite literally a forlorn hope. Right, I need to go back and cook this meat, and I need to get this copper tools. That should be my thing. Mature turnips, we'll take that. And we'll head back. I might grab a termite mound as well, just so I've done one. So I can't remember how nutritious they are, but they will be protein at the very least. Quite a lot of protein. Now these are fresh for 2 days, worth 60, and I think you can cook them. Which, to be honest, I think the only way of eating them in my books. Right, I'm going to head back, see how my charcoal pit's going. We're going to get this meat cooked, and we will take it from there. But I think we're kind of going to have to work on a semi-nomadic, more like a nomadic tribe than just a continuously moving individual. Wow, did not like that. Yeah, it's just a tree, isn't it? It's not actually. I see that and I keep thinking it's a ruin, and it's not. It's just a tree. Yeah, I'll see you when I get back. I also would like to keep my eyes open just in case I see any surface tin. That would be really nice. If I could find some tin tracers, then I could actually go straight to the Bronze Age rather than copper. But yeah, back in a bit. Alright, I'm just cooking up the meat before it goes off. I think the fire pit is, or the charcoal pit is done. I just need 6 cattails to make a rope. What did I do for 5? 6. And and then we're going to want that. But 6 cattails to make a rope. Rope goes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's my tongs, which I'm going to need to handle all of this hot material. That has got a freshness of 5 days, which is in 5 in-game hours, which is not long. Which is why I wanted to try and get myself a cellar going, but I don't think it's going to actually help. I really don't. These guys are fresh for 2 days. I'm going to guess that they rot pretty quickly too. Sorry, I just noticed that. I just heard a cat meow. I don't know what it was. Do you want to go out or something? So yeah, that is cooking up the meat. I would like to get in and grab our charcoal. Because that's going to be valuable. We should hopefully manage to get to the Copper Age. If not this episode, next episode. It's weird with that tongue in my hand. Tongue. Yeah, the tongs, not that tongue. But that's all good. We'll get this out. And I may consider relocating to that other trader, but not for a while. I've got my straw bed there, that's more than adequate, unless of course there's a great deal of rift activity, in which case I'm stuffed. I mean, it'd be nice if I could actually get underneath the wagon, because I can dig that. So I could kind of come down and build up a little secure base. The only problem is at the moment I really don't have anything to build with, because obviously dirt is not very good for building with, and well, just that's it. Dirt is not very good for building with. I'm going to eat them sesame seeds and that, and yeah, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, in goes the crucible, in goes 3 lots of copper. I'm going to let it heat up with that, and then we'll switch over to charcoal, and then we can actually at least get and finish off with our casting our charcoal. I may even actually make that my screenshot. This is working as a thing, so 5 days, 7 days. I mean, it's only 7 hours, it's not going to last forever. This is the only issue here, but it is definitely working as a cellar, because, well, let me demonstrate. The actual thing itself has a slowdown, 5 days still. So the moment you cover that, it becomes 7 days. It's questionable about whether it was even worth, we probably need to pop in the charcoal now, and then we can put you away. It's questionable about whether it was even worth cooking it, because I'm almost certainly not going to be on in time to eat it. You never know, maybe these will grow by the time we'll be doing this. It's probably going to be quite a long pause eventually between episodes of this series, because I will be, well, I've actually come back from holiday when you're seeing this. I've been back probably 3 weeks when you're seeing this, but yeah, you know, there are limits to what you can do. Now this melts at 1084, so we're almost there, and now we're off. just put 3 pieces in for now, just in case for whatever reason I forget and leave all of that charcoal in. It wouldn't be the first time. And I'll be honest, at the moment I am not seeing any rifts in the area. Maybe I shouldn't have tempted fate, possibly. Have that bit of loose flint as well, I suppose. There we go, thank you. How are we doing? We've got 2 left in there. And I certainly can't hear them either, which is also nice. But that means we should be able to cast these and have done with. And that gives me an option to mine and make more stuff. Now, I am going to need an anvil. You can't make copper spearheads with a mould for some reason. And I'll be honest, I don't know why, but it doesn't matter. Because we are now in the Copper Age. And on that note, I think I'm going to call this one an episode. So, thank you. Let me pop this away while I'm at it. Requires a 2-block high. Why do you require a 2-block high? You know what? There's a simple solution to this. Right. Yeah. Simple solutions are sometimes the best solutions. It's too quiet. Anyway, until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.